Imagine this. You're lying in bed next to someone you love, but your mind is racing. Do they really care? Why didn't they text back? Are they pulling away? Or maybe you're the one who feels trapped, thinking, I need space, this closeness is suffocating me. Sound familiar? What if I told you that these patterns aren't random bad luck or just how relationships are, but are wired into your brain from early life, and that understanding them can completely transform how you love and who you choose? Welcome to the game-changing wisdom of Attached, the new science of adult attachment, and how it can help you find and keep love, by Amir, Levine, and Rachel Heller. Today, in this deep dive script for non-reader cheat code, we're unpacking the core lessons from this revolutionary book. We'll explore the 3 attachment styles that dictate 90% of your relationship struggles, why dependency isn't weakness, how to spot compatible partners, escape toxic cycles, communicate like a pro, and build the secure, fulfilling love you deserve. This isn't fluffy advice. It's backed by neuroscience and psychology. Stick around for the full hour, and by the end, you'll have practical tools to rewrite your love story. Let's dive in. Introduction to Attachment Theory. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me on Non-Reader Cheat Code, where we cheat the reading grind and extract pure gold from life-changing books. I'm your host, breaking down Attached so you can apply it today. Attachment theory started with John Bowlby and Mary Ainsworth studying babies and their caregivers. In the strange situation experiment, they observed how infants reacted when their mom left and returned. Some were secure, upset but easily comforted. Others were anxious, distressed, and hard to soothe. Avoidant ones seemed indifferent, but were stressed inside. Levine and Heller brought this to adult romance. We all have an attachment system in our brains that drives us to seek closeness for survival and emotional safety. It's biological, like hunger or thirst. In good relationships, your partner becomes your secure base, making you bolder, more resilient, even physically healthier. Lower blood pressure, faster healing, less stress, bad matches, chronic cortisol spikes, anxiety, even illness. The big myth the book shatters: you should be totally independent. That's nonsense. Healthy dependence paradoxically makes you more independent. Secure bonds free you to explore the world because you know someone's got your back. The 3 attachment styles. Deep dive. Let's meet the players. About 50 to 60% of people are secure. They're warm, comfortable with intimacy and independence. They communicate needs directly, handle conflict without drama, and trust their partner. Relationships feel natural. Secures make great partners for anyone, and can even help anxious or avoidant people grow more secure over time. If you're dating a secure, don't dismiss them as boring. They're the hidden treasure for lifelong happiness. Anxious attachment, you crave closeness intensely. You worry your partner doesn't love you enough, read into every mood shift, and fear abandonment. Protest behaviors kick in: calling, texting excessively, picking fights to get attention, or overanalyzing silences. Deep down, you have a huge capacity for intimacy, but small inconsistencies trigger panic. Childhood inconsistency often wires this. The book says your needs are valid. Find someone responsive. Avoidant. Independence is king. Intimacy feels like a threat to freedom. You might send mixed signals. I love you, then distance. Use deactivating strategies like focusing on flaws, emotional shutdown during conflict, or emphasizing self-reliance. You want connection, but pull away when it gets real. Often stems from caregivers who discouraged emotional needs. Avoidance can seem confident and charming at first, but long-term closeness is tough. There's also a rare disorganized style, but the book focuses on the main 3. Identifying your style and partners. Take the book's quiz or reflect. How do you feel about closeness? Do you worry a lot? Do you pull away? To decode a partner, look for consistency. Secures are reliable. Anxious, lots of availability seeking. Avoidant, hot, cold, I need space talk. Reluctance to commit long-term. Golden rules from the book. Watch early dating behavior. Do they make your well-being a priority? Mixed signals? History of short relationships? Share relatable stories. The anxious person spiraling over a delayed reply. The avoidant ghosting emotionally after a great date. The secure calmly talking it out. The anxious avoidant trap and why it hurts. This is the killer combo. Anxious pursues harder, avoidant withdraws more. It creates a painful chase-withdraw cycle. The anxious feels abandoned, protests more. Avoidant feels smothered, distances further. Both end up miserable, but the attraction is magnetic because it mirrors early wounds. The book warns, avoid this trap if possible. If you're in it, both must want change. Effective communication and effort from the avoidant especially are key. Secures break the cycle naturally. Practical lessons. Communication, dating strategies, changing styles. Lesson gold. Communicate effectively. No games. State needs clearly without blame. I feel insecure when I don't hear from you. Can we check in daily? Use I statements. For singles, date multiple if anxious. Abundance mindset. Give one person time if avoidant. Seek secures. Be authentic early. Your response reveals compatibility. You can become more secure. A supportive, secure partner helps. Therapy, self-awareness, practicing secure behaviors, consistent responsiveness, work. 1 in 4 people shift styles over years. Tools you can use today. All right, theory is great, but let's get to the practical gold from Attached that you can start applying tonight. Levine and Heller don't just diagnose problems, they give you scripts, strategies, and exercises. First, protest behaviors for anxious folks. These are the knee-jerk reactions when you fear disconnection. Bombarding with texts, picking fights to get a reaction, silent treatment to provoke pursuit, keeping score on who initiates, or even threatening to leave. They feel necessary in the moment, but push your partner away. Action step. Next time you feel the urge, pause for 30 minutes. Ask yourself, am I protesting or communicating a real need? Replace it with a direct, calm message. Hey, I felt a bit disconnected today and would love a quick call to reconnect. When are you free? Track your protests in a journal for a week. You'll see patterns and gain control fast. For avoidance, watch your deactivating strategies, the ways you squash intimacy. Focusing on tiny flaws, needing massive alone time right after closeness, sending mixed signals, emotional shutdown, or thinking, I don't really need anyone. Action step. When you notice yourself pulling back, name it. This is deactivation talking. Force a small connecting move, like sharing one positive feeling or planning a low-pressure date. Practice. Set a weekly vulnerability minute where you tell your partner something real without immediately retreating. The 5 principles of effective communication. Wear your heart on your sleeve. Be honest and vulnerable. Focus on your needs, not just complaints. Be specific. Never blame. Stay assertive. Your needs are valid. Real-life scripts you can steal. Instead of, you never make time for me. Try. I feel more loved and secure when we have dedicated time together each week. Can we schedule that? In conflict. I'm feeling overwhelmed right now. I need 20 minutes to collect my thoughts. Then, let's talk it through. I care about us working this out. For avoidance opening up, I tend to need space when things get intense, but I'm working on staying present because you matter to me. Conflict resolution principles from Secures. Stay available, encourage each other, focus on the problem, know you always. De-escalate quickly before it explodes, and view your partner's well-being as partly your responsibility. No games, ever. Dating hacks by style. Anxious? Date multiple people casually to build abundance and reduce fixation. Be upfront early. I'm someone who thrives with consistent communication and reassurance. Avoidant? Give one person more time before judging. Challenge your escape fantasies. Everyone, on date 2 or 3, state what you need in a relationship. Their reaction tells you everything. Look for consistency and whether they prioritize your well-being. If you're in an anxious-avoidant trap, both have to want change. Set weekly check-ins. Anxious? Cut protests. Avoidant? Increase responsiveness. If only one tries, it rarely works long-term. Consider if a secure match would serve you better. Building security long-term. Use the relationship inventory exercise. List what worked and didn't in past relationships. Practice secure behaviors daily. A supportive partner can help rewire you. Remember, about 25% of people shift styles with awareness and the right environment. Breakups, physical health, everyday life. Breakups feel like drug withdrawal because your attachment system collapses. Understand it to heal faster. Attachment affects health. Good bonds boost immunity and longevity. Apply to friendships, work too. Final big idea. Attachment isn't destiny. Knowledge empowers you to choose better, communicate better, love better. Whew, that was a powerful hour unpacking Attached by Amir, Levine, and Rachel Heller. The key takeaway? Understand your attachment style. Seek secure connections, communicate openly, and build the love that makes life extraordinary. Stop repeating painful patterns. You deserve secure, joyful relationships. If this helped you see your love life in a new light, smash that like button, share with a friend who's struggling in dating or marriage, and subscribe to Non-Reader Cheat Code for more book cheats that save you time and transform your life. Drop your attachment style or biggest takeaway in the comments. I read them all. Until next time, go attach wisely.